Strive for a Safer Drive is a teen driving initiative aimed at reducing serious traffic crashes, injuries, and fatalities among Michigan's most inexperienced drivers, teens. It's presented by Ford Driving Skills for Life and the Michigan Office of Highway Safety Planning. All Michigan high schools are eligible to apply.
And it just makes sense to train young people how to drive. The leading cause of death of teenagers is vehicle crashes. And it's not only a U.S. issue, it's a global issue.
Schools selected to participate in S4SD will receive $1,000 to develop and implement a student-led, peer-to-peer traffic safety awareness campaign.
One of the biggest projects that we did throughout the year was we had a mock car crash, and where the fire department, the police department, and ambulance service came in, and we had all the students out in the parking lot seeing what truly is involved with one of those accidents and how it's affected.
And the beautiful part of it is it's not coming necessarily from their school resource officer or another police officer. It's not necessarily coming from a student counselor or somebody else. It's coming peer to peer. It's kids recognizing that there are some pitfalls that are associated with driving. They're developing the program themselves and they're teaching it to their peers. So it hits home a little bit better than it coming from an adult.
It's a huge learning tool, and I mean, at any school, our whole purpose is to educate our students. So if we save 10 lives by spreading the word for safer driving, then I think we've done our job. So yeah, I think everyone should participate because it's educational and it's a great use of time.
The kids really enjoy the Strive for Safer Drive grant. It really speaks to them. It's a new skill that they're building, so that's always good to have extra practice and extra information on it, not just their parents telling them not to do this.
I think all the information that is brought into the school district or into the schools by the students, for the students, is wonderful, because being able to hear it from your peers as opposed to another adult or even a police officer, it always hits home a little bit more. That word of mouth coming from your peer, I think, is the best way to do it.
I feel like it really changed a lot of kids who don't think about it, because you just get in the car and you go and you're not really paying attention. But that's the biggest thing, is that when you get comfortable, it kind of like ruins you for safe driving.
Student-led campaigns can involve a variety of activities, and participating schools can submit a video or PowerPoint outlining their campaigns, making them eligible to win a cash prize at the end of the year.
I mean, why not? We have teen drivers. We were given funds, so it was absolutely free. I can't think of any reason why you wouldn't want to raise awareness with distracted, drugged, drunk driving. I mean, and driving safety. I mean, I'm on the roads, so I want the kids that I'm driving around to also be safe, you know?
I know that it's already made a difference in Grand Ledge, because there's been students as their advisor for student council that I've needed to text to ask them for something for after-school activities, and I get the reply back that's auto-generated by their phone saying, I have the distracted driving feature turned on, I will return your phone call, or I will return your text message as soon as I arrive safely. And so I know some of my kids are already using that technology, and so I know it's making a difference.
Participating schools are also eligible to send students to a free hands-on driving clinic with professional driving instructors. During the Ride and Drive event, students will learn key skills in hazard recognition, vehicle handling, speed and space management, and distracted and impaired driving.
But more importantly, they're going to get that experience here from the professional drivers. And, all along while they're having fun, it's definitely important to come out here and learn and gain that experience from the vast knowledge of these professional drivers out here.
I feel like it's really important, because if just one person is a good driver or one person is a bad driver, it can still create a major accident. It really only takes one person to have this texting and driving distraction or any kind of distraction that could cause major harm and ruin people's lives.
It said right turn only. Which way did you go, young lady? Yeah, exactly.
How was it being in the back seat while somebody else was driving, knowing that they were texting you?
I mean, I trust her, but not for that. I was honestly kind of afraid that she was gonna hit one of the signs or something, or just go crazy somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah. And how about for you being in the back seat?
The same thing. She's terrifying.
Yeah.
The main goal is here is we really want them to run over the cones. We want them to fail on this course, so they walk away and say, you know what? I don't ever want to do that. And just like you got to see, that's basically what happens when they walk out. They're like, yeah, that's it. I don't want to do it.
The opportunity to come out here and drive these 4 different courses with professionals and police officers is once in a lifetime. This is something that you can only experience here, and as a parent, you'd rather have them experience that here than on a winter day, or having a friend in a car that maybe he's going to pull out the cell phone and try to text while they're driving. So they've learned it and experienced it here first instead of out on their own or with their friends. That's the great thing about it.
You think about the number of kids that get released or that come to school on a daily basis at a high school. When you have 200 or 300 or 400 kids that come, you want that environment to be the safest it can be, coming and going.
For more information or to apply to participate in next year's Strive for a Safer Drive, visit Michigan.gov/S4SD.
We're already started planning next year's campaign.
2011, we had 20 schools or so. Last year we had 50, this year 61 schools. So we see a steadily increase in interest and participation. It's a great program.
And the point is to try to give them additional skills, better decision-making processes, so that we can avoid them getting in a crash and potential fatality.